Hey guys, Coach Moore here. I'm going to demonstrate our seated good morning. So the seated good morning is posterior chain exercise, really good alternative to the deadlift or exercise by itself, focusing on hip mobility and just getting comfortable in like a forward fold position. So we're going to start on a bench. You're going to scoot yourself about halfway down the bench, and just a pair of dumbbells is fine. You can have kettlebell, anything kind of works. So start with a pair of dumbbells. We're just going to sit. Feet are out wider than the bench, toes are out, heels are in, and you want to be in a position where your shins are relatively vertical in front of you. From here, you're going to have a nice big proud chest, and notice that the weight is inside between my thighs and the bench. From here, you're just going to kind of tuck your chin a little bit, and then you're going to think about pushing your butt back, maintaining that arch in your back, coming down until your chest and belly touch the bench, and then coming back up without rounding our low back. So that's our range of motion that we're looking for our seated good morning. You really feel this kind of in your hip flexors and in your low back a little bit as you're moving through it. So what you want to think about with this is as you're coming down, you're maintaining that arch in your back, you're not rounding your back to touch your chest to the bar. So you want to really keep that nice big proud chest. You're actually pushing your hips back, and you're going to feel your sit bones dig into the bench as you fold forward and kind of pancake yourself forward and then come back up. If you can't get into that bottom range of motion because of the low back mobilities or any issues with that, then you can just grab a yoga brick or even a plate or anything that just kind of brings the bench up to you. And this is just going to shorten your range of motion. So I'm in here and I'm just coming forward. As soon as my chest touches the brick, I'm going to come up. Coming down, as soon as my chest touches the brick, I'm going to come up from there. No shame in shortening that range of motion. If you don't have a brick option, you can do the same thing with a pair of kettlebells. So I've got the kettlebells instead of dumbbells. Everything else is the same. The biggest thing is with the kettlebells, I've got a higher grip, so I don't have to go as deep in the exercise. So again, the same thing, coming down, and you'll see I was about in the same position I was with the brick earlier. Got that good flat back, and then just coming up from here. Again, this should feel like work. It should not be hurting you. So that is our seated good morning.